Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Senchez back again. We're looking at the foreign exchange market. What we're doing is we're earning money, and we're losing money by trading the value of two items. Okay, two instruments. Okay, in the case of forex, it's the foreign exchange market. All right, what that means is foreign exchange. That means anything foreign you can exchange for it, okay? And this is in the form of the expression of currency, okay? So we're looking at the value of this instrument, the value of the European dollar versus the value of the United States dollar. Obviously, these two values change every minute of every day, and you can make a profit by the difference of those two values. Okay, so when you go to a foreign exchange, let's say you go into Italy and you land at the airport, okay, you exchange your money, right? United States dollar versus whatever the fuck they use over there. Okay, same thing for Japan. If you land in Japan, you're trading for United States versus the Japanese yen. Okay, there's an exchange rate based on the country's everything, education, medical system, political, everything. That's what's valued at the currency. Okay, now the currencies, they have their rates. Okay, now what moves price is people buying and selling those rates, those prices. Okay, so everybody does this. The banks does it, the federal banks does it, the foreign exchange bank does it, your bank does it, the cat down a dog down the street does it, your grandpa does it, everybody does it. Okay, everybody exchanges the rate for currency, whether you know it or not. It's an everyday thing. Okay, so that's how I'm looking to make money, is by those rates changing and me trading those values. Okay, so we trade those values in space, in fake universe. All right, it's not real money until we cash out. It's not real money until we put it in. Okay, so let's say I put in $500. Well, that $500 can turn into $200, or it can turn into $2,000. It doesn't matter until I actually pull it back out. Okay, so I put $500 in to La La Land, and until I pull it out, it can be whatever it wants to be. Okay, within certain limits that I won't go into detail at this very moment. Okay, but I'm going to talk about why I believe the European dollar is going to be lower than the United States dollar. Okay, really fast, gonna be real quick. Okay, so right now we're looking at the weekly chart. The weekly chart says that we're in a downtrend, okay, but we've been in a downtrend for a very, very long time. When that happens, when that happens on the chart, don't forget about Euro versus USD. Just look at the chart, okay, because this can be used in cryptocurrency, this can be used in stocks, this can be used in commodities. It doesn't matter. Anything that has a chart, like literally insurance rates, fucking job rates, anything can be looked on that can be symbolized on a chart, can be predicted by what I'm about to tell you right now. Okay, so right now each candlestick, these are candlesticks. Okay, these white and black things, those are candlesticks. On my chart, white means going up, black means going down. White means prices going up, black means prices going down. It's just easy to see for me in a chart and plain black and white. Okay, so right now we're saying it's in a downtrend. Why is it in a downtrend? Because obviously by my green line, price is always going lower. It's going lower. It's going lower. It's going lower. Okay, so it's my belief that price will continue to go lower, especially. Yeah, what we have right here is a bunch of patterns. Okay, I see a bunch of patterns, but we're not going to talk about that. Anyways, we're going in downtrend, so I'm going to continue to sell down with the downtrend. Now, it's my belief that price is going to continue down all the way down here, down to probably this level. Okay, either this level, that's going to be whatever that price is, 103, or at bare minimum, I think, I'm really sure my take profit is going to be here. So what I'm saying is, this is what I'm saying. If I enter a sell, which I did, I entered a sell of 0.15 lot, okay, very little money, but to me it's a lot of money. So a sell of 0.15, that means when I entered at whatever price that was, I'm believing that price is going to go lower. I'm believing that the value of euro is going to be less than the value of United States, okay, for however long I hold it. All right, so that's my prediction. Now, that may be true, but they're, going to a little bit further, price is actually going to go up and then come down. Okay, so if as long as I hold it for all these weeks, I'm going to eventually make money at the 161.8 level. That's Fibonacci. Okay, but when that's going to happen, nobody knows. Hell, price might just fly up. I don't know. Okay, but I'm predicting that's going to go down. But I'm going to take a short profit. Okay, I'm actually going to exit and enter a sell limit at a different price, and I'm going to tell you what that price is going to be here in a second. Alright, so let me go ahead and concentrate on my exit. So right now I want to exit this trade based on my belief that it's actually going to go up. Okay, so there's a reason why I believe it's going to go up though. So I'm looking at the weekly chart. So each candlestick represents a week. If I go down to the daily, each candlestick represents a day. Okay, so really fast, you can see price was, and I'm going to talk about throw a lot of terminology out really fast. Okay, so don't worry if you can't keep up, but just listen to what I'm saying. This stuff, once you learn it, the knowledge can change lives. All right, so right now when price does this, that is referred to as consolidation. Every consolidation doesn't necessarily require, but will eventually turn into a breakout. So that's a breakout when price does that. Okay, when price breaks out of consolidation, it happened over here. It will happen time and time again. Any chart, any time frame, consolidation, breakout, consolidation, breakout. That's always going to happen on any freaking chart that you ever look at ever. Okay. So we have a breakout. Now look at this. This breakout might be the same as this breakout. Wow. This is on a daily chart. Okay, so each candlestick represents a day. So you see how it had a consolidation. Oh, that's a horrible line. See how price had a consolidation right here? Breakout. Okay. Now it had a consolidation up here. Breakout. Now price had another consolidation right here. Look at that. My belief is that it's going to break out. Okay, now every time frame has patterns, and every time frame is within time frames. Okay, so obviously every 7 day chart, every 7 day candle is going to be in 1 week candle. Okay, every 4 week candle is going to be in a 1 month candle, and that happens for all the time frames. Okay, so keep that in mind. Now if we go down to the week, go back up to the weekly, it's my belief, I'm going to just go ahead and spill the beans right now, that we're heading into a head and shoulders. Now this is going to make perfect sense with our weekly downtrend. Here, let's say step 1 is that we have our weekly downtrend. Step 1. Okay, if we want to get to, oh, I just messed up that trend line, but I don't care, I don't need it right now. If we want to get to another, we're just going to start counting all our confluences. Forget it. We're just going to just do it. Here's the confluence. Teacup. Teacup represents continuation of the pattern. So teacup is going to continue downwards. All right, that's number 2. Number 1, downtrend. Okay, so we have a downtrend and a teacup. Alright, so keep that in mind. So now, there's a pattern called head and shoulder. Head and shoulder, I believe, is happening on the weekly. So that means boom, 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 boom. Okay? So there's a way to measure your take profit and all that good stuff. So this is your shoulder, this is your head, this is your shoulder. Okay? So my belief is that the right shoulder is going to line up with the weekly downtrend. Okay, my head and shoulders going to line up with that weekly downtrend, because the weekly downtrend, I'm going to tell you why. The weekly downtrend is dominant because it has the most touches. The weekly downtrend line is more dominant because it has more touches. Okay, so here we are right here. So like I said, I think we're gonna do a head and shoulder. Now the way you determine profit from head and shoulder is by the difference of the neckline and the top of the head and the bottom of the head, top of the head, whatever, the head. You multiply that by 2 times 2. That's gonna be your take profit. I'm going to take profit at the 1618 level right there. So that's where I'm going to take profit. So if I enter a sell at the right shoulder, boom, this is where I'm going to enter a sell. okay, my take profit is right here, because I know the difference between head and neckline. Okay, follow me? Head to neckline times 2, take profit. I'm predicting head and shoulder. I enter at the shoulder, take profit at the take profit zone. Okay? So that's my theory on the long run. Now, let's go ahead and go down to the daily. Alright, daily, look what we had. Consolidation, breakout. So my belief is that we're actually on here, we're going to go up back to the 50. Here's another thing I kind of forgot I left out. So after consolidation, the retracement typically, sometimes, most times, probability is going to be to the 50%. So boom, boom, 50% Fibonacci retracement. Okay, 50% Fibonacci retracement. This right here should give us our weekly right shoulder right there. Okay, we're on a daily, but I think our weekly, our right shoulder is gonna be right there at that 50%. So I'm gonna sell right now. Obviously, I'm hella early. Into this sell, right? Why am I in a sell already? Because I seen a sell opportunity. That's all. Because see, you can kind of draw a downtrend right here. Whoa, that's kind of off. If you draw a downtrend line right there, boom, that's a good sell opportunity. And it's gonna come down, but it's gonna come back up again. Remember, the market doesn't do that. Okay? The market does this. I didn't really realize this head and shoulder until I got home and looked at it better. Okay? But so that's what I'm thinking. So I'm gonna go ahead and exit this trade. But yeah, I'm thinking that this is gonna come up to the 50% line, come down, that's our shoulder to the downside. Okay? So right now we're looking at the daily chart. Alright, looking at this daily chart. I think this got in my way because that's not right. Let's move that down here. Okay, that looks good. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and exit my trade. This is the daily. I do most of my trading on the 4 hour. So let's go ahead and go down to the 4 hour. Let's see. It looks like we're in a state of consolidation, but we're in a state of consolidation, but look at that. My 200 moving. Guys, this is so magic. Like I'm not telling the future, but I am in a way predicting the value of a country versus another country. It's kind of fucked up if you think about it, but it's just charts. It's numbers. The universe is numbers and shapes and forms. Like that's all the universe is. So I have a 200 moving average right here. When price is below, it's a sell. When price is above, it's a buy. Okay? So let me go ahead and make that clear. Demonstration. So if price is below, sell. Price is above, buy. That means I'm buying. That means at this particular time, I'm believing that the European dollar is going to be higher than the United States dollar. That's all that means for that amount of time. Okay, so I select to go ahead and start entering a buys because I believe we're going to buy up to that right shoulder. Remember? And here we are right here. I can buy up to that right shoulder, but then when I see that downtrend coming, I'm going to go ahead and exit, enter a sell, and go down. Okay, because I want to go down to the neckline and continue downwards. Okay, so I'm going ahead. Right now we're in this consolidation 4 hour. You see this channel happen, right? What I believe is going to happen, the banks, they play a dirty game. They play a very dirty game. All right, they $5.3 trillion every day. They 1 and 2. Okay, so here's something to look at. You notice how here's something to look at. You notice how here's a rally off of the reversal zone, right? Bulls are strong right there. That's just a rally off, okay? But once we enter consolidation in these zones, I want you, even over here, I want you to see who rules this market, okay? Let me make that pen a little bit thinner. Let's go to red. I'm gonna show you who rules this market because look at these sells. Boom. 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 I mean, you can just do this over and over and over. Okay? And then look at the buys. Look at the bulls. They had a strong reversal, but then look. Climb, 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 shut down. Climb, 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 shut down. They had a pretty decent climb there, pretty decent climb there. They met resistance. But look how big these red ones are. Okay, look at the white ones again. Climb, 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 climb. So bulls are struggling. The bears are dominating this market. That you need to be aware of the psychology behind that. Okay, so we're entering in another zone. It's my belief that what's going to happen next, these fucking banks, they play a dirty game. They're going to drop price. They're going to drop price probably down here ish. Okay. They're going to drop price down there. And then we're going to continue up. And then we're going to do all the way up to that right shoulder. Okay? And they're going to keep playing this dirty game all the way up to that right shoulder. But eventually, we're going to be at that right shoulder. The reason why they play these dirty games is to make money. They're making money. There's more to it behind all of this. There's a reason behind that. There's a reason behind that. Whenever there's all this, the big boys, they're eating up all that money. And then when they go sell it off with $1 billion, they take all that money. Okay? So when it's consolidating, just know big boys are saving up money. Now, another good reason why to sell right here is because our 200 MA is coming down. You see it? Boom. We're going to sell. But just be aware that the movement is going to be up. Okay? I'm predicting long term the movement is going to be up right here. So I'm going to get my ass out of here. And I'm actually going to enter a buy limit. I'm going to submit a buy limit right down here at the 1.6 level. So let's go ahead and do that. European USD buy limit 15. What number did I say? Shoot. What number did I say? Shoot. Can't remember what number I said. My bad, guys. Oh, let's go back. What chart was that? EU. Okay. 1.16, 1.16. Boom. Buy limit. That means when price gets down there, it's gonna go ahead and throw me. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. So I'm taking my take profit early because again, you never know what price gonna do. I could be full of shit. I could be full of shit. It can just do this all day. It can do this forever. You know, and then guess what? I'm trapped in this forever. I don't want to do that. I need to get out of here. Whenever it does all that, whenever it does its move, and when it does its spike out, I'm going to be in my buy, and I'm going to be good. Whenever, if it does then or if it does it now, whenever it spikes down at any point, I'm entering a buy to the upside because I think that's what's going on. So I'm going to take advantage of their dirty game. I'm taking advantage of their dirty game. Boom. You're gonna trick us. You're gonna trick the 95% down there. Well, guess what? I want to be the 3%. Damn it. I want to be 5%. When you come back down here, take me up with you. That's all I gotta say. Take it easy, guys.